Okay, so first things first, and most important as we cover all the topics here, is what we call bio-individuality, which means that everyone has different needs and is unique in what supports their individual health and happiness. These needs will change over time, so continually adjusting your approach to your health and your lifestyle is always going to be necessary. The main theme of this program was exploring what they called the circle of life. It wasn't just about nutrition, which I was so happy about. We explored all areas of our lives and how all the choices that we make every day, how we choose to live our lives and create our realities, affects the health of our bodies and the food choices that we make. So people always say, well, like, where do I start? Like, where do I even start? First thing is always consider your own bio-individual needs and recognize how all of the things that make up your life, other than food, ends up impacting your food choices. So when we make space to explore why we make our food choices and start implementing nutrition changes, we create sustainable shifts to our eating patterns that ultimately benefit our health and our happiness. So when all or most aspects of our life are in balance, our food choices are more likely to align with our actual needs. So I like talking about intuitive eating, because if we hold space and we listen to what our bodies really need, really getting in tune on all the levels, we know intuitively what we need to eat. And when we start eating in a nourishing way, that becomes easier and easier to listen to our intuition. We allow ourselves to get more and more in tune with what we need, and that's what allows us to heal. So, bio-individuality, though, applies to our lives as a whole, from connecting to your purpose, like what gives us meaning in our lives, dietary supplementation, dietary choices and eating approaches, accountability and action steps, holistic immune practices like acupuncture and herbs, and so many other things. We all have different needs and we all take different approaches to our health. So it's not a one size fits all. There's no diet that is perfect for everyone. While someone may thrive on a keto diet, someone else might feel their best on a more plant-based diet. So, as far as diet goes, no matter what works for each individual person, eating the rainbow and sticking to minimally processed foods works for literally everybody. So my advice is to stop looking at the nutrition facts and read the ingredients. We wonder why there's such an epidemic of all the diseases today, especially childhood diseases and obesity. But if we look at the timeline of when processed foods were introduced, it all lines up. And it's not just our food, it's our environmental toxins as well, which we will talk about later. So all of these things matter as far as what our own needs are. It's all connected. So next, let's talk about my most favorite thing, which is the gut microbiome and how it's all connected. The gut microbiome is all connected through so many things like the gut-brain axis in all parts of our bodies, and a lot of it starts right in the gut. And that's one of the reasons why the gut health has been trending so greatly lately, is because it really does all start in the gut. So we'll get to that next.